Yes! Hi! Hello! Episode 3. Oh wait, can't see that. Okay, I got it now. Ignore the first intro, because I'm sure you already did. So this is episode 3 of my creative stream. And last time I was working on this fun Sherman tank, which I will show you. Don't you worry. I'll show you. Doo-doo. This fun little Sherman tank right here, all cartoonified. Hello everybody, and Bubble Bean Tuna. The game still doesn't work for you? The game is working for me, so you might want to put in a support ticket to see what's going on with other fun things. I can't help you from here. I wish I could. I can't reach inside. It's a little weird. Anyway, last time we left off, I was working on this thing and it turned out to have a lot of tiny parts that I wasn't expecting. And when I was doing those tiny parts, some of them shot completely off my tank. Now, I would be sad. I would be okay with it if I could find them, but I was not able to. And the reason I'm not able to is because it's this light right here. Can you not see that? Zoom. Focus. Yeah, so that light right there is gone. It's disappeared. And then I have another light just like that, and it's also gone and disappeared. It's the mini Sherman Firefly. Yes, that's what it is. And yes, Vesuvian Titan RNG is never. It's a fickle person. I feel it too. Yeah, it is totally the most optimized game ever. You nailed it, Imperium. So a light was shot off by a Tiger One? Like, it shot a Tiger One? Or it literally shot the light tank? Blobbert, I cannot help with that. Cause, yeah. I don't know. You didn't get credited. You can send messages to support. They should be able to help you with that. Sorry, I'm not very helpful. Oh, yes, Vesuvian Titan. Yep. I get it now. Yeah. Speaking of damage, that is what I'm going to be putting on this tank today. I will be making it look like a tank that has been in some fighting and getting it prepped for a primer coat. So let me do that. I'm going to open up my box of tools, my modeling tools. I'm looking for a file. A super tiny file. This is my super tiny file. It helps me make little scratches in the plastic. Makes it not so pretty anymore. And makes it look like it's been outside. So I usually go for the corners first, because that's where the wear happens the most. It's right there on that edge from people bumping into it, kicking it, scraping things on it. Toolboxes, what do you call it? Guns, cleaning kits, anything really that the the army issues who's probably dragged up this tank. Not this particular one, but yeah, you get it. You get the point. So I'm just making, there we go. So I'm just scraping along, taking care of it, making it look used and abused. Spavelli. This is the, hang on, because I'm going to get this question a lot. All right. This is the Sherman Firefly. This is the thing on, oh, hang on, you can't see that, it's bad. This is the tank, ooh. Yay! This is what I'm building. Yes, if you guys should send in a ticket if you missed the sale for X, Y, and Z reasons. Because they should be able to help you out there. That's I believe that's what I was told. So, yeah, there. I was told that. I just forgot about it till now. Where'd it go? It was here 1 second. There it is. I also lost this thing, the thing that goes here. This was the tow bar, I believe. And now it's going to have bullet holes. Once I find a better tool to give it bullet holes with. I have a drill. I do have a drill. Yeah, it's a cartoon version of the Sherman, so that's why the dimensions are a little freaky, but I think they're really cool. So I got a bunch. The Cromwell B came with an American camo? Really? Or is that the B version? The other version? Whee! I don't know what oh, these are the little, okay, yeah. These are the crew quarters. These are the crew hatches. They've definitely got some scars. For some of the deeper scars, I like to use the edge of the file and just cut into that corner a little bit. Or cut into the edge of whatever I'm messing up. Just like that. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? I was gone for a while. Oh, the soldering tool? I could do that. But I broke my last soldering tool pretty quickly. So I think I have to find another one that's small and tiny. Or I could just heat up a nail. I could do that. I have a drill, so I was going to use a drill and just file it out. That was my plan. Ming makes this model kit. Right here's the model kit again. That's them. I found some in Hobby Lobby, if you can believe it. I found the whole set when we were in Ohio for the D-Day thing. So that's when I got all of them. Oh, I'm not doing Azurus. Azurus, stop. Azurus, stop. Oh, no, it's not the community minigames. I thought I changed it. You liar. You told me you changed it, internet and computer. Let me just hang on 1 second. Where's the... Update titles. Yeah, let's do this. It didn't update. Okay, it should have updated now. I could, but I only have one tank right now. So maybe I can do make-believe battles. There's going to be a pretty heavy bias though. But I'll always win. So there's that. Back to grinding. Okay, so that's why. I updated it again, if that helps. Back to messing up my tank. Strategically messing up my tank. Kind of like how I strategically messed up my life. Oh, geez, my life's pretty good. Can't complain. Oh, where was I? Thanksgiving. Why am I not doing this? Why would I not do this? That's a confusing question. A Predator movie is being made by Disney? Does that mean a Predator, a Disney princess? Oh, yeah. Battle scars. Tanks aren't clean. Tanks aren't smooth. Tanks take hits. And they take a lot of hits, especially if you're me driving them. This right here, this shot was caused by cab mech. That's what this one was. That's what this scrape is. It did 0 damage. Oh, and this poor Firefly. That's the one that says that one bounced. From a rocket. Okay, I'll do that. I can put a rocket damage thing here. Back to the side, grind it. Well, I'm getting close to the edge of my mat there. Back to the side to do some more scuffing. Answer some questions. Can I zoom in? Yeah. I don't want to mess with it. But here's what it looks like so far. Come on. Focus. Focus. Woo. Alright, I tried. Oh, you can post them on the forum. That would be a good place for them, for everybody to see. I believe there's even a section for it on the forums to post your model pictures. Oh no. My light thingy came off. Yes, it did get gold spammed. I wish I had an overhead projector. Those are antiques now. Whee! Focus Bofus? Pretty much, yeah. Sorry. I have a pretty elaborate setup. There we go. Is that better? Making me move ever so slightly to the right. Yes. I'll keep distracting me. Imperium Americum. Yes, I do have some experience doing models. I didn't start doing them seriously until I moved to Texas. Then I kind of ramped up my model experience. But yes, I have done like for little mini games, other miniature games that I'm sure you guys are aware of. With I think there's one with like a space force dude with some really big power armor. That one, that's one of the ones I play. And then there's this really big monster on monster game that you can play as well. I do some of those models as well. And now I'm doing tanks. And I kind of like the tanks. They're pretty easy. Especially this particular model. This one's kind of a easy grade model for anybody to pick up and do. What I'm doing is a little bit extra, going over the top with it, because I don't know, I like doing that. I wanted to age it and mess it up a lot. Oop. Helps if you hold on to your tools. Don't forget that. Hold on to your tools. That's a good thing. What? 1,000 parts? What? What? But did you play with it in the tub at least? That's what I would have done. You spend all that time on that model. Whew! I'm gonna get some action out of it. Yes, I did. I did mostly cars when I was a kid. They weren't good. Oh, I did the occasional Japanese giant robot from a particular anime series. I don't know if you can guess what that is. That's pretty open. Did you have to do the tiny little ropes too, Imperium? No, not those. When I said Japanese and giant robot, I immediately remembered how many giant robot animes there are. Let me see if I can narrow it down further. But those aren't technically the names. One of them had a scythe, like a green scythe. One had a beam saber and a shield and could transform into a jet. I think that's a good enough one. One of them had a dragon arm, and it would extend and grab people. I do not know what Vivian Rose is. Goodness. That's the one. I did those models. Their maintenance again? Something probably broke and they needed to fix it. They should be up fairly quick if it's a tiny patch. Louis Armstrong? Isn't he that saxophone guy player? Or is he the trumpet man? make these look like they've hit a couple stuff. What? I'm not 60. Do I look 60 on this camera? Yeah. Cold Steel knows what I'm doing. I'm headed that way. Hello, Greg. This model kit is like a cartoony Sherman Firefly. They're from Ming. And Hobby Lobby sells some of them. So you can head out to your local Hobby Lobby and try to get some. I want to do bullet holes and distress on the edge. Yes, I'm doing that, but I'm doing it with the file though on the edges because they look more like bullet scrapes. Ooh. And I'm also using the tip of the file to scratch in stuff to make it feel more metal-y, metallic surface texture thing. So when I go to paint it, it will actually look like metal because it has like grooves and things like that metal looks like it has all the time. Oh, I felt something move on this side that scared me. Oh yes, I do have a triangle file. I think. Is it in here? Did I take it out? No, that's a square. Oh no, I think it's somewhere else. I do have it in my kit, just not this one. That is the air compressor that I use, in case anyone was curious. That was my air compressor. And now it's got to recharge. Just do it again. There we go. Come on, gotta get this messed up. Equality, everybody, equality. I don't want to mess up that turn ring too much, though. I like that turret ring. Whee! Do what you're told. There we go. There they are. I got those down. Now, there are some details on this tank that I don't want to mess up, like these bags. I don't want to give them a texture of metal. I want to keep that separate. And I want to make the texture seen through a paint job instead of actually scarring the tank like I'm doing right here. That way it sticks out a little bit more and actually looks different from the tank. Same thing with, I don't think I can do that with there's tiny shovels. And if I try to scar the tiny shovels, I'm pretty sure they're just going to fly off. And then there's wood up here. I'm probably just going to try to clean up the wood. When you do the model kits, they get little sprue things on the end that are uneven, make it uneven. So I'm going to try to clean that up. That's also what you do with the file. You clean up those little areas. I don't know. I thought it was voodoo when you blew into Nintendo cartridges, because everybody had their own unique way of dealing with their Nintendo issue. Some would just blow into the cartridge, and then others would like start patting the Nintendo on different sides, and then that would make it work. Well, Imperium, we did do an ad for the Super Bowl, so we did pan out a little bit, and I think I saw one recently on the internet that was really funny. Had to do with like playing with your kids and that kind of thing. It was fun. Whee. Want to be gentle, but also not want to be gentle. Is that can you do that? Whee. Boom. All right. I get to do this sign. Right there. Yes, this is a very sophisticated tool. It came with a little instruction booklet and everything. If yours did, you might want to contact support. That's what you should do. You should contact support if yours did not come with an instruction manual. Our support team will help you out with finding the support file, the proper documentation for the file. This file. American Heroes channel. I didn't know there was an American Heroes channel. I heard if you did the cotton swab with isopropyl alcohol too much, it would ruin it. That's what some kid told me. I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't ask further. I was just like, oh, okay. I'm still gonna do it because I want to play Mario's. Can I see Mario's? Oh, they renamed the military channel. Got it. It seems biased if they put American in front of it. So it should be like it's not a global thing. Shh, don't look at that. That's not for you. This is just a nice thing to have. Yeah. Can't advertise for that. Sorry. But those of you should know who it is. One Man Gang, I don't know how you get the Azeros stuff. That's not something that's really technically part of my stream that I can help you out and answer. I do know it throws questions down, and some people get answers and they get points. Oh, sorry. No code for today. I do not have code. Matt, how'd you know that? Who told you that? Yeah, see? King Chironix, he found it. He knows. Some people had to do weird stuff with their Nintendo to make it work. I think I had to jam another cartridge on top of another cartridge to have it go down all the way. So then I could play a game. So one game was actually two plugged into that little box. Oh. Scratching around this. I'm scratching around this shovel now, and I have to be super careful. Because like I said, one wrong move and I could snap this whole thing. This whole shovel off the tank. So my head's going to be down for a little bit. Say hi to the top of my head. Let me know if I'm balding. Because my mom says that I'm going to go bald. I don't believe her. Because I take more after my dad than I do my mom. So I am probably going to not be bald. That's my lucky guess. And I hope it's true. On YouTube. There's 6 people here on YouTube. I didn't know about Sega CD. I had Sega Saturn though. I did have the Sega Saturn because I wanted to be different. And then I found out all of my games that were my favorites on Sega Saturn they made for PlayStation, and I was super upset. Because I was like, well, why not? Well, I think I broke that. Oh well. I'll have to go back with some super glue. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Top of this tank is scratched. Sides of this tank is scratched. Ooh, this side is not scratched. And neither are the tops of this. No, DD Trainer. My mom is not bald. She says that your baldness comes from your mother's side. So if like your mother's dad has your grandfather, if he's on your mother's side, if he has no hair, chances are you're not going to have any hair. As a son born into that whole nonsense. But while there is some stuff I take after my mom, I lean more towards my dad in physical features. So thanks, Dad. Appreciate it. And I got a wonky foot. Good for swimming though. Like a seal foot is what it is. All the bottom toes are like underneath my foot. It's ridiculous. I can't grow like a pinky toenail. That's not a thing for me. Yeah. That one. Alexandro, you might have a cool game for your Xbox that brought back many beautiful memories. Because some of the Xboxes aren't backwards compatible, right? You want to play your Xbox games? Yeah, I'm gonna put a scar there. Just because it made me mad. Oop. Scratch, scratch, scratching. Scratching. Like I have poison ivy. Gotta be careful of the shovel on this side, because I have a shovel on 2 sides. And I'm gonna move the tank up so people can actually see what they're doing. See what I'm doing. Howdy, Watchick! Good to see you. Hope you had the happiest of Thanksgivings, everybody. I know I did. I could barely fit in the plane seat on the way home. I did wear a mask, so everybody knows I was safe. And then I did take a COVID test just in case, because I want to be sure I'm negative before I hang out with people. So here I am back in my apartment, hanging out with my cat. He missed me. Yeah, King Kyronex, I'm going for battle damaged in a realistic tank. So a cartoon, kind of like World of Tanks. You put a cartoon tank, make it look real. There you have it. World of Tanks. drop it. Don't drop it. Careful, careful, careful. Don't mess up the shovel. Don't mess up the shovel. Is this it? Can I do this? Yeah. Get under there. Whew. Barely did it. Okay. Gotta be careful with this edge. Gentle with the edge. It's teetering. That scared me. I'll give it to somebody. I think there's only one that I really want to keep. Pretty sure you guys know which one it is. That one is probably going to not be battle damaged. No, I don't want to pay for that. That's my fun. I like to file down the burrs. It's satisfying. Ooh. Did I break it? Oh, no, I didn't break it. Cool. I almost broke it. More scratching getting done. More scratching. My file's getting a little gunked up. There you go. Just rub it on your pants if it gets skunked up, and then it removes all the fun sanding, metal dust from your file. Well. Stole your word. Gummed up, gunked up. Whee! Come on. There we go. Oh, I missed the whole other side of it. Yeah, so there's other sides to these that I forgot to file down a little bit too. These little tree knocker downer things. The get out of my way spikes. I hope that's not that sharp spikes, because they're gonna hit you. Oh no! The Tog is a good tank. I've played it once or twice. You can't turn it. Making a full circle on a Tog is a feat. Yes, those spikes. The haha, you used heat, and this is spaced armor. Spikes. But I don't think this would help out with space with heat. No, you need those slots. You need those extra slots. It's important. There's a whole other contest behind it, the scenes that nobody knows about. It's about how many slots you can get. Haha! Joke's on you, this is a Firefly. It's not an overpowered Russian premium heavy tank. I think I do have one of those though. Yeah, I got one of those in there. Back to grinding and scraping. I gotta scrape up the butt. Butt of tanks are not immune from scratches. They get scratched too. Please read your comment. I don't wanna. Smiley face. That one? Who uses the HE shell? Who uses the premium shell on the left? I never do. It always bounces. Just when you need it the most, it bounces. Oh, by the way, if you're going to be an Uber driver, like if that's going to be your second form of income, or that if that's your main source of income, if someone says, "Hey, can we go through this drive-through?" Why wouldn't you just do it? Why would you be like, "That's not how it works. Darn you, kid. No, I don't want to go through Taco Bell." Like, why? It doesn't. It just gives you more money because I'm spending longer in your car. And then also, because you did me a favor, I'm probably going to tip you well. Oh, you load. Oh, okay. Yeah, I found that out. He could have just rejected the ride because I messaged him, so it's not like I did him by surprise. Like I gave him time to be like, oh, this guy wants to go through a drive-through. No, no, thank you. But then I guess that would affect his stats. Well, his stats were affected either way. So. Every time someone gets a slot, a wargaming employee gets his wings. So we can't get rid of the slots for tanks. It's the truth. Believe it. Oh, this toolbox. This is what we like to call spaced armor with a purpose. You just put stuff in it because in hopes of stopping a tank shell. I think that's why the toolboxes are made of tungsten. I'm pretty sure that's a false fact. Make it look damaged. Something shot off. Oh no. Whew. Found it. Thank goodness. Wow, way to go, one man gang. You bought 107 tanks? Thanks for the support. I appreciate you. Scuff up the butt, scuff up the butt. You gotta scuff up the butt. Oh, the butt is resilient to scratches. It's like a different texture down here. Ooh! What are you making for dinner? I need dinner. I got one of those you need dinner headaches going on right now. Because I was like, oh yeah, you're streaming today. And yeah, had to get up and go do streaming stuff. You silly. Almost done. Almost done. So, Lizpaw, I'm trying to make it look like this Sherman Firefly has been out in the elements of war. So, like, scratching it, I'm just trying to give the tank a little, what you would call, like, texture. So that when you paint over it, it actually looks like heavy metal. That's what I'm doing. Oh! Wow, the feast. Goodness. Elements of War. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh no, I bent the... No! Uh-oh. I broke his Widow gun! Oh, his gun's all weird now. Yikes. Oh, I made his gun sad. Do you know how big BBs are? BBs for a BB gun is pretty pretty intense for this little plastic buddy. No, I want the machine gun to look like it's real. It's got to be perfect. I just want that one thing to be perfect. Everything else I can mess up on. I can lose parts. Cool. Whatever. But I want that machine gun perfect. What gauge is a pellet compared to the gauge of a BB? Steel Hunter model? Oh, I didn't think about that. I could do conversions of Steel Hunter tanks. Steel Hunter tanks are technically real tanks, right? They're just like different parts Frankenstein together. No, Ralphie's gonna shoot his eye out if he tries to shoot it with his Red Ryder BB gun. I've seen him in action. He's not very impressive. .22? .12? That's not so bad. But that's a big hole. That would leave a pretty huge hole compared to the scale of the model. So I probably won't be shooting it with a BB gun, because then I'd have to buy a BB gun and then expense it to the company to shoot a tank. Yeah, my favorite part of that movie is when Santa Claus puts his foot on his head and shoves him down the slide. Because that Santa's had it. The older I get, the more I identify with that Santa. Okay. I broke the gun. It's dead. It's gone. I'll try to super glue it later. He almost shot his eye out. Well, the actual configuration, it levels up, so like I don't... Which version would you want? The starting poopy version or the final product? Is there a standard BB gauge? Scott Farkas was the kid's name. He had yellow eyes. What kid has yellow eyes? That was slick, yeah. Not believable, but slick. So there I was, looking up at the icicles. All right. I think that is muckied up pretty good. Well, I missed little things on here. Missed that, and I missed this one right here. Yeah. Okay. Took care of it. So now I got some scratches, and I got what I like to call hero scratches, where you can really tell what they are. I need to add one here, where it flattens out, changes the silhouette of the tank. Make it look like it was clipped by one of those wheelie tanks. More hero scratches. These ones, I'll probably have to dig in harder to get these scratches. But as you can see, it works pretty well. Just add a little bit of pressure. It digs out a little track for you. I mean, it's plastic, so. We did a Krampus event last year. I don't know if it came back this year, but it was really fun. They had a Krampus style that you could put on one of your tanks. I think it was a specific one. I forgot what tank it was for. More deeper scratches. More rounding edges. No, they would have fixed that toolbox if it broke too much. I know you, Army. Yeah, the Santa Moss. "60-year-old kid, I'm still working on that Firefly Sherman tank from Meng. This one. Whee! That's what I'm working on. Yeah, like that. I should do that more often. Ta-da! Right now I'm going through weathering. Let's see if this actually works. Oh, come on. Hello? I can't get this thing to work. Come on. Come on. All that crazy texture I put on there is not showing up. There you go. There's only 11 people on YouTube. Was the Fury a Firefly? I didn't know it was like that. I didn't work like that. I don't need that. Now I'm going to do the same to the tank. Turret. That's what this is called. It's called a tank turret. I do have the two things. I've decided I'm going to glue them because they're too fragile. But I'll glue them later. Thank you for keeping me posted on that, Alexandro. I appreciate it. That's right. It was an easy 8. I knew that. I knew that. It was one of our easy 8 models. Whew. Circles are not easy to scratch up. Who's excited to get Chuck Norris? Or, I don't even know if you can get Chuck Norris. But I know he's featured in Christmas. Me too. What tank are you going to put him in? It's illegal to go whale hunting in one of the landlocked states. So yeah, laws be crazy sometimes. Suppose I open myself up to that. I have no idea what the Chuck Norris missions are going to be. I can only assume that Chuck Norris can do them. Aw. Not listening. That's sad. I don't know, 60-year-old kid. I don't know if they're easy or hard. They could be. Or they could be only Chuck Norris can beat them. Finish a game without getting hit. That kind of stuff. I don't know. You guys have been good this year. I heard Santa will give you better RNG. Confirmed. I'm just kidding. A Russian celerity crew. What's a celerity? They don't do that. Castle Rock, they don't do that. I mean, unless the guy doesn't want to support our product anymore, then yeah, we could do that. That's not really on us. Not to get political in it or anything about World of Warships, but it is a partnership. And if one of the parties doesn't like what the other party is doing, then they can choose to just stop it. So, has a risk of happening. Yes. The Chuck Norris jokes are back. For the holiday season. I don't know the details of what happened at World of Warships. It's not what I was part of that team for that. I think I was still in support for that when that happened. So it's still going on, scratching up the turret, making it look like a turret. Giving it little nicks and love. What was it? Elements of War. That's what it was. Ooh. Sounds Italian. Is that an Italian battleship? The Giallo Cesar? I can guarantee you nobody at Wargaming was excited to do that. When something like that happens, all of the community team just sighs along with the players. Like, oh goodness. That's not something we can control, sadly. I thought it was Chuck Norris doesn't swim, water just wants to be around him. I thought that was the one. The dino driving? No. The dinosaur couldn't drive because she has tiny arms. Sorry. One million hit points. Whew. Take that, the Waffentrager event. I don't know about never be sold again. That's something that our monetization team would probably not agree with. Nor would our devs. Might be put on hold for balancing more than anything. What can I control? This little model tank. My life. That's what I can control. Maybe something else in the future. Maybe more things. I don't know. Whatever I decide to be responsible for. But mostly, I don't control anything. With the Leviathan and loot boxes. Sounds like you just want OP tanks. I mean, when that claim was made for the mutant, things changed from then to now. Different marketing strategies were applied. The game's 10 years old now. Why not sell it? That kind of thing. Especially if people want a chance to get it. Tiana, you are watching me put together a model of a cartoony tank. It's the Sherman Firefly. Ta-da! That's what I'm putting together. Yay! And right now I'm doing some advanced weathering and adding elements of war. So like it's scene combat. That fun stuff. So far so good. I'm making the metal, I'm making the plastic look like metal, like with scratching it up pretty good with the file. I'm taking off everything that's not metal on this turret. Just sandblast it. Where does one get a sandblaster? And is a sandblaster apartment friendly? Or would I have to use my tub? Oh no, Castle Rock. Oh, as far as breaking things, yes, I broke the machine gun. Everything else is still attachable, but I have to use super glue for the machine gun. That's a sad day for me. This one? No, these have air holes. So my hand stays nice and cool through the entire time of all my stress. It's also the world's lightest, quote unquote, mouse. I can always buy gold for one effects? Seeing how I am technically wargaming in this scenario. No, you can't. No, this is a Cooler Master mouse, not a Razer one. I get the joke. The joke isn't lost on me. I'm not really filing the tank down. I'm just scratching it, giving it a patina is another word for scratches and weathering and love, quote unquote love and abuse. Oh no, I broke something else. Oh, okay. No, I didn't. That thing just came out. Totally fine, totally normal. Everything's normal. What time is it? Oh, goodness. I'm almost done. Messing up this tank has been taking up pretty much the whole time. But progress, right? You gotta keep progress going. I think this is a weight. This right here for the tank turret. I'm not sure, but I think it is. And then we just put a toolbox on the back of it. Or an ammo can. Is that how that works? Yeah, what gear should I use in my Firefly? Yeah, it stays cool because it's named Cooler Master. That's how that works. No, I think when you hit that weight, it damages the turret. It makes you have to crank it by hand. I think that's the one that does that. I mean, this camera hasn't been too good with close-ups, so... something I have to fix in the future. Yay! Good feedback. It's a good feedback point. Rammer, vents, and optics. Since it's a medium, would you go with camo? Because last I checked, I think this medium is a little squishy. Especially in tier 8 fights. Because this is a tier 6, right? Yeah. I probably would go camo just to be safe. So at least I can hide from some tier 8s. Yeah, I would do the camo net, yeah. Moving? I don't do good moving. That's when I get into trouble. I like to just stay by the rock, mind my own business. You saying I should treat this like a light tank? Yeah. I gotta bring the camera down or zoom in. I was talking about the Firefly. That's the one I was talking about. I don't know which one Ghost was. I think Ghost was talking about the Firefly too. Oh, no problem. Enjoy. It's got 2 side buttons too. It's very nice. It's easy to throw, so if you get mad and you throw mice around, good luck. I hope it stays alive for you. Go down. My mat's covered in tank dust. Oh my goodness. Tank gook. Scratch marks from soldiers sliding in and out of this turret. You know they didn't treat it well. We'll even give it a bullet mark. Here we go. Keyboard banger. Hitting those keys like it's a piano, huh? I do camo net. I worry about that stuff. But where do you go with the Firefly? Do you go with mediums or do you go with the lights? Why am I not playing YOST? So I don't know if you know me very well, World of Tanks, but I don't play tanks very well. I feel like that's something you should know about me, is that I don't play tanks very well. You should know that already. So that would be why I'm not playing tanks OST. So get your facts straight, World of Tanks NA. So far, I'm enjoying the new changes to the equipment. I think they gave many different play styles a viable option. And I love the fact that they combined a bunch of equipment to give you blanket buffs instead of just having to pick between repairing faster or shooting your gun better. I mean, no. Not really. I have access to give myself gold. You dirty muzzle, you. Get scratched. Now this I want to be careful with because I actually don't want to mess up the barrel of the tank. I don't want to give it any type of tank round wound, because, come on. They would replace that pretty quickly. You gotta keep the tank looking cool. Oh! Nope, not gonna be a clean muzzle. Sorry. Too late! Okay, so there's that. What else we got going on over here? I mean, I could put a request to get paid in gold, I guess, Connor, but I don't know many other companies that would accept my gold as payment for things they provide me, like internet or, you know, rent, food. I could? You think I could give a good manicure? Should I change my career? I'm hoping to get a Dremel soon. Yeah, but I need other things, Fuzzy. I need to spend ridiculous amounts of money on things I don't need, like magic cards and other models to build and video games that I pay battle passes for and then never play again because the Thanksgiving break happens. So yeah, I think you can turn gift cards into Watt Gold, but I don't think you can turn Watt Gold back into gift cards. I don't think it works like that. Yeah, you haven't seen my toes. They're pretty resilient. 600k gold per month? No. No. That's too much. Even as a salary. I think you should check the exchange rate on the Watt Gold. Scratch, 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 scrape, scrape, scrape. Adding a metal texture is great. I scratched that up already. Okay. Time to do a toolbox. That's right. I said it. There's another toolbox. There's one on the back of the tank, and then there's more spaced armor in the form of a toolbox on the back of the turret to keep their goodies in. Important things. Like underwear. That's a great diet. Go hungry. That seems wasteful. Seems wasteful, Connor. I don't want to judge you in spending your 600k gold, but to me that seems wasteful. Demounting and remounting equipment over and over again. I mean, more power to you, Connor. Far be it from me to tell you how to spend your 600k gold. Okay, I think this is the last little bit. Then I'm texturizing the top of the metal box. Oh, it doesn't have scuffed up sides. Hang on. There we go. Yikes. 20 days of just doing nothing but that. Whew! That's your motivation for playing the game, Fuzzy? As soon as you amount 600k gold, you're gonna be good. Seems like an awkward way to finish. All right. I think that's good. Let me reinstall everything that I took off because of this me scratching it up. There we go. There's that. And then there's that. Where's my antenna? There it is. I'll put the antenna back. Goes there. The guy that always bugs people about antenna physics. Sorry, this one doesn't have antenna physics. What did I knock out again? Did I knock it out again? Yeah, these are gonna get super glued. Hardcore. Yeah, there's that, and then I'm going to do this right here. Right, shell. Oh no, don't fall in. Don't fall in. Careful, careful, there it is. There we go. Like so. Oh, come on. There it is. You could hear the police siren? Goodness, sorry. Use tweezers. No, Alexandro, I will not use tweezers. That's how I lost many parts of my tank already, was using tweezers. They got shot off into my room somewhere, and now I don't know where they are. So this is the tank. With a full scratched up, ready to go. I still have little accessories to do. I don't have to worry about the wheels for scratches, I don't think. Because that's just going to be colored in mud. Those Pyroman, that is a Cooler Master mouse. It's got air holes, so you keep your hands nice and dry while you're gaming. And it's the world's lightest mouse. So bam. Cooler Master. So yeah, there's that. Now, my other thing. Should I do the bottom? Or is that excessive? What's on your desk where everything would go in it? There we go. A real one? Cheyenne, have you been working on a real tank? No, I gotta put these accessories back on before I lose them. So there's this one, right? This accessory goes on there very gently. This is the other one. I lost the light, so that's gone forever until I probably move. And then, oh, there's the back. This back little piece fell off. I don't know what it is. It's a little tube. Easy does it. Easy. Oh, no. Come back. Come back. I downloaded a bunch of music from World of Tanks, and I forgot to make that happen for you guys. So sorry. I'll get that worked out, I promise, by next Monday. It does stay cool. And you can change the lights. These are fully. Ta-da! And then yeah, I think that's what it was. Oh, yeah, you change it somehow with this button and these buttons. You can change the lights. Oh, well, Imperium, this is a really light mouse, so I don't know if you need weight for feedback, because it is super, like, there's nothing to this. It's like me moving my hand. So there's that. I guess I could do bullet holes now. Yeah, let's do bullet holes. Got my drill. It's a hand drill, tiny one, so you can be precise. I don't need that part, so this can screw back on. Yeah, it gives you a little book that I lost that tells you how to do it. Like, it comes with a, oh hey, you push these buttons together and then you get new lights. Like, I changed it to green one a long time ago and then I forgot how. So, which one is tank round scale? I think this one. This one, tank roundy. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Oh, I will need that bigger one. There we go. Well, I was just changing out the drill bit here on this. On my cool little hand drill. Buy another model. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Could buy another model and actually not lose those exact same parts again. Ooh, it does? That's cool. Do I want it to look completely shot? No, I'll just dig in a little bit. So there we go. Drilling right into the hole a little bit. Adding a little bit of pressure so I just make some tiny little divots. Here's like that, and then I can do one going this way. There we go. holding it at an angle and adding a little bit of pressure. So it digs into the plastic a little bit more. And then as I'm digging in, I'm also moving it more and more to the side. So I get a cool little effect when, oh goodness. Get back. I filled it in with plastic, so excuse me. There we go. Like that. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And then we'll add another one. Another one right here. Blocking all them shots. Blocking all them shots. One Lucky Sherman. That's what this is. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, that's what I'm doing. We're doing some battle damage. So I don't know if you can see this that well, but I'm adding in little divots up front here to show that it's taking some damage. I added 3 little divots over here. The tankodontist? What does that mean? Yeah, Rock and Rodell. I looked hard for those tiny things. They're super tiny. I don't know where they are. I'm not 19 anymore. I can't see well. Also, my cat probably ate it. Just being honest. He probably ate him. Ooh. Careful. Careful. Can't, I don't think I can put one there. I can put one here. Do. We'll get this one too for asymmetry. Oh. Hobbyist, I guess you could also go with. See, if I had a Dremel tool, I could actually, like, just burn this in really quickly. But, yeah, rip your ears, by the way, because that would... Oh, why are you used to hearing that for the Firefly? This one does its namesake very well. Fly. Oh, my hand muscles. Ooh, that one's a good bullet hole. Sorry, round hole. Is that? No, that still doesn't make sense. Tank round kiss? Is that? Tank round kiss? Is that a good one instead? Can we call it that? Trademark it? You jerk. Imperium, you're a jerk. I hope you get judged for it. I want to hear your story. Oops. So you guys can see what my drill is doing. Okay, I think this one's got enough bullet tank kisses on the side. I think that's good enough for tank kisses. Sounds good. I can do that. All right. According to physics, 60-year-old kid, yes, as long as it's really, really far away. Because apparently tank rounds lose their penetration value the farther they've traveled. They reach maximum velocity and then go down. Now I gotta do the turret. Ugh. Take some hits. Okay, well, so it looks like there's a minute left of my stream. So I gotta narrow it down. I gotta wind it down for everybody. Thank you for listening and watching me stream. I'm gonna do more bullet holes. Not bullet holes, Crazy Boo. They're tank kisses. Doing more tank kisses on this turret to complete it. And then I should be here next Monday so everyone can see the progress. Next Monday I will be actually priming this and getting it ready for the paint shop. So here it is. Got some nice tank kisses on the front. I did tank kisses on this side. And then I'm gonna do some across the turret. I don't think I want to make anything go through. You're gonna expect it in your stocking? Okay, we'll see. Santa's a crazy dude. He might do it too. All right. It was good seeing you, everybody. I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.